Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacqueline Lopez. Today I have this fun DIY for you. It is a vintage inspired hoop wreath. All of these supplies are from Dollar Tree. And I do want to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are reminded every time that I post a new video. These are the supplies that you will be needing. An embroidery hoop. Mine is thrifted. These doilies from Dollar Tree. Any floral you would like, and I'll show you my options here shortly, and a glue gun. Okay, so let me show you some greenery options. This is what I will be using, and these are again from Dollar Tree, but they're not always easy to find. And these are from Walmart. And they're a really good option. They are only 97 cents. One looks like boxwood, which would be this one, and the other is more of a eucalyptus type stem. And then these flowers are not from Dollar Tree, but you can use any flowers, roses from Dollar Tree. These specifically are from the 99-cent only store. Okay, let's get started. Now my hoop is 10 inches because my doilies are 12 inches. So just open it up and separate the two pieces. And let me just warn you, don't pull the tag off of these doilies. Make sure you cut them off with scissors. I made the mistake of doing that and ripping them. Place your doily on your inner hoop, and then you're going to place the outer hoop on top of it. Make sure that you do this really tight so that it stretches out the doily as much as possible. And make sure that it is as centered or as off center as you would like. Obviously I want mine centered because of the pattern of it, so I did have to redo it. And then once we do that, make sure again that it's really tight. Close it as much as you can, and then there it goes. I think it's kind of off centered, but it still works for what I'm doing. Now this backside, you can either fold it in and hot glue it if you don't want to cut it. Because it's just a Dollar Tree doily, I don't mind, so I'm going to cut off all of this excess. Once this part is completed, you do need to decide if you want this closure to be at the top or the bottom of your hoop. I'm going to keep mine at the bottom so that it is covered by my flowers and greenery. And now I'm going to separate every single one of my flowers off of the long stem that it comes in so that it's easier to do my mock arrangements that I always do. I did decide to stick with my Dollar Tree greenery. I did prefer this kind of frosted look with the overall look of my house. So off of these, I took off the purple flowers, and all I'm doing is moving the leaves up. That way you can't tell where we took it off. Now at this point, I'm going to do my actual mock setup. That way I know where to put my flowers on before I glue them, and to make sure that I have enough flowers. Once you have your desired setup, it is time to start gluing your greenery and flowers. Now, when I am gluing anything on any wreath form or hoop like this that has very small surface area, I do like to put some glue on the stem and then on a thicker part of my greenery pick, like the leaves of this particular one, so that I make sure that it attaches well and will not come off later. And I also like to glue greenery to other greenery to make sure that they will not fall off. Every now and then I'll lift it up to make sure nothing will fall. Now with the flowers, because they do have this small stem, but they also have some flat surface area, that's where, as you can see, I am adding the glue, and then I am sticking it on to the doily itself, not just to the hoop. Again, just making sure that everything is going to stay in place once I hang it up. Again, because I am gluing my flowers directly to the doily, I like to turn it around to make sure that it is gluing in place and going all the way through. Now I am changing the layout from what I first had wanted to, but that's why we always do the mock setup first. That way, if anything does change, we'll know if we will have enough pieces. And I did have extra flowers and extra greenery parts. I see here I have a little part where you can still see the glue and some empty space. So I'm adding another little green pick right there. That last piece I added, I noticed that it went through the doily, so I'm adding a little bit more glue here at the stem and then a little bit more on a little leaf petal. And that's it. I know I say this all the time, but I absolutely love this DIY. This is one that I have been wanting to do for a long time. I've had all of these pieces forever, and I finally had the opportunity to sit down and film it for you. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. And just as a reminder, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time that I post a new video. And it really helps me if you share my video with your family and friends. I am trying to reach a goal of 5,000. I've recently reached 3,000, and I'm going to have a giveaway soon on my Instagram. So make sure you're following me there. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.